group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first swing of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
To the air, it's Stoneburner. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. He wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawkeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the run, it's Reed. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He lobs one high down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So after the first down run, here's second down. Back to pass, it's Stoneburner. Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's looking to throw it. Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing the ball because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Wade. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper.
Like the Mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
He's back to throw on second down. He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking to throw, it's Stoneburner. Gets it out fast. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. They run the reverse. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeps it on the bootleg. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Leaves it with the back. After 45 on his way. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed system for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Reels it in down the left side. Got a lot of running room. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Big time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. It's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working on the right. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia was like a 65-man mute, but they went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but Boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on third down for this offense. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, and these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires left, and it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Dropping back, it's Stoneburner. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Comes out throwing on first down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Got his man to the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wade. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the field. That's what a defense always wants. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa has the ball back on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter. He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And tackled there by the defense. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Wade. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To the ground with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The give to the lone running back.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The Wolverines are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Stoneburner. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They move the tight end all over. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the Wolverines pick up the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Washington State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Pullman. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it down the left. Running toward the tape. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. It's Stoneburner. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. The give to the single back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Motion from the offense.
Get out of here with a W offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Blasted as he lets it go. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Line is set on 3rd down. The run to the left. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Movement here from the tight end. A first down run in the red zone. and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine! And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Fry. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa!
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll try the run. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards. 1st down. It's a reverse. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this guy has got a lot of speed. They've got to try to be thoughtful in how they get him the football. They're going to throw it to him in this game, but how about using the jet sweep, getting him out to the outside, into the open field, and shows you the burners.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for that. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to pass, it's Fry. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Stevens. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Wolverines pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a game.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now.